Hi, students. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sing. And thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So I came across this video where a young black woman was in like a cotton field picking cotton, saying that picking cotton is in her DNA, right? And I am going to ask this. I learned that she has other farms or she's a farmer. I don't know. I mean, that is just people. So I am going to, for those that are trying to defend her, how come she never showed us other farms she has, or how come it is only the cotton that she showed us? And she was wearing sundress. See, I hate it when people start defending bullshit. Some said she's trying to mute trauma or trauma mute her experience as well. I don't understand because she never experienced that, right? Now, these are the things people do that make it look like slavery was just like something very fancy or something super great that happened to our ancestors, right? If you think I think we should look for the real plantation and send her there, and then probably in 1 year, then come back and find out how, because she loves cotton, she loves to pick cotton. Let's know how far she still loves the cotton, because some people are really so big on coming out on the internet to make a very big fool of themselves. And for the pop-colored woman who came out to say that I love people that make whatever that happened to them, or find humor in whatever that happened to them. And she said, if we were to be black people, they take slavery very serious. You all are really moving crazy, sincerely speaking. Let's get into this.
If you wanted me to be quirky, I'd say it's in my DNA. But the truth of the matter is...
This is a post of a black woman who is picking cotton and makes a reference to the fact that doing so is part of her DNA. What she's implying is that her ancestors were slaves. And the internet is going wild, saying that she's tarnishing her ancestors' memory, that she's spitting on what they had to go through, that she's cosplaying the trauma of her ancestors. And what the world seems to be missing is that this is a Mennonite woman who is a farmer and a homesteader. This is not some random person who's never farmed anything in their life or grown anything in their life doing this for attention. This is not someone who's never planted or grown anything in their life who's literally just doing this for attention. And while she did make the comment referencing the fact that her ancestors were slaves, to me, she's honoring and acknowledging the fact that while they had to go through unspeakable terrors and traumas, she's using that and transmuting that energy into creating and loving and providing for her family. She gets to make the choice where they had none. And there's so much power in that. To me, she's the embodiment of your crown is bought and paid for, put it on your head and wear it. She's the exemplification of you are your ancestors' wildest dreams. She's free, she's healthy, she can do what she wants. She's growing that cotton for her family. And people are getting triggered, their wounding is showing, they're getting rage baited because they can't understand that her living her dream in that way is exactly what her ancestors would want for her. Flipping the script in that way is exactly what her ancestors want for her. This is an example of someone living in their divine aligned authenticity, connecting with their forebears in the way that they feel is right for them. And she's referencing the fact that those people are still deeply involved in her world and her life today.
That Hannah Lee Yoder woman is blocked. At least she will be by the end of this video. Hannah Lee Yoder is a black woman with a TWA, a very short haircut, teeny weeny afro, who is married to a white man. It's important semi to the story, and they own a farm. Now, Miss Hannah Lee Yoder, a black woman in a milkmaid dress, made a video picking cotton, talking about, I just love picking cotton. You know, some people might say it's in my DNA. Literally like, oh, you know, some people say I was just born to pick cotton and I just love picking cotton. And the thing is, like, obviously, cotton picking and, you know, cotton comes from a plant and someone has to pick the cotton, that's fine. It's the fact that you're making the video because you know the type of reception it's going to fucking get. And then you have women in the comments being like, oh, I just met you and I love you. Yeah, I bet you do. I just hate rage baiters. Those of y'all in interracial relationships, can y'all just be in an interracial relationship and not be fucking weird? Not be fucking weird. Why isn't the husband picking cotton? Y'all are both farmers. Y'all got this big ass farm with you, your husband, all these animals, and your mixed babies and whatever. But you're the only person picking cotton. And you're making a video talking about picking cotton. And then she had another video ages ago. I just found out about the woman 5 minutes ago. Went to go see her page, and there was another one talking about how her 4-year-old daughter hates her hair. And she's like, why do you hate your hair? You know, I don't know what the little girl's name is. And she's like, because you hate your hair, mommy. And she's like, she's right. I do hate my hair. This woman has a fade. I'm talking teeny weeny afro, very shortcut. And it's actually very cute. It fits her head very nice. And she's talking about how much she hates her hair. And so it's like these are the people that are having these kids, and these kids are gonna grow up and hate themselves and have this weird fucking feeling about being black. Someone has said that, I don't know, the kid has said something about not liking being black, which I didn't see it, but obviously I didn't really go perusing through her page. It's shit like this that makes me want Kamala Harris to add Loving versus Virginia on the fucking docket. Loving versus Virginia needs to be reviewed every quarter because some of you swirlers be acting very fucking weird. Why can't y'all just be swirlers and be normal fucking people? It's not that fucking hard. I know people in interracial relationships who, you know, don't have to create a YouTube or a TikTok or any type of social media type shit based on like being interracial. Like, you guys are farmers, you can do farming content, but like you're playing on the racial stereotypes because you know that's what's going to get people talking and drive traffic to your page. Supposedly she said some not so nice things about Kamala Harris. I don't know. But you're fucking weird. You're fucking weird. You're a whole ass farmer. You got cows and shit. But of course, when I go looking at your page, the only one that is going viral is the one where you're playing on black woman cotton picking stereotypes. Picking cotton in a milkmaid dress in a farm with your white husband. Now, your white husband ain't nowhere near the cotton picking. You the only one doing it, huh? Tiffany had...
Hi, my name is Hannah Lee, and I'm a farmer. Come pick some cotton with me.
I absolutely love this chick. Like, the fact that she can get humor out of something that was like so dark in the in history. I love that. I love that. Like, she's not angry. She finds humor. She's happy. Like, it's really refreshing to see. It's refreshing to see someone just so positive about something that a lot of other African American or African people would like take offense to and would get so angry about. So do you know what? Kudos to this chick. Instant follow. I love it so much. My kind of girl.
Come pick some cotton with me. Now, I know what you're thinking. What on earth is she picking cotton for? If you wanted me to be quirky, I'd say it's in my DNA. But the truth of the matter is, it's in my household. And as someone who loves a cotton stuffed mattress and is out here, you cannot tell me I wasn't born to pick cotton.
Yes, she is married to a white man. And it's relationships like this that give interracial dating a bad name, right? Because you're making light of or making jokes about you being a black woman picking cotton on a farm. What the fuck is funny about it? What is funny about the history of black people picking cotton in this country? I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to know. I want to laugh too. And it's like, so she's aware of the stereotype that's attached to it. I think that when it comes to these interracial relationships, there is a little bit of a responsibility until we get to a certain place in America, and we're not there. We're not there where we have healed from our past, we are fully recovered, and to where there are people who are not still alive who have had to deal with the horrific things about that history, right? So at the bare minimum, we gotta wait till they gone before we can be on the phone, on the web, cackling about picking cotton. And it's like, you know, you would think if the white partner is truly in tune and cares about the blackness of their partner, they would be like, you know, babe, that's we shouldn't, because, you know, we have to be just careful about how we go about things, because we're in America. But whatever, who am I to tell her what the fuck to post on her page? I'm not telling her what the fuck to post on her page. I'm just saying, bitch, pink cotton not fucking funny.
Guys, we weren't always enslaved. And since then, despite the oppression, there's been a lot of progress that's been made. Some of our roots, some of our heritage may not be pretty, but if we have a connection to it, if in whatever way we find connection to it, I think that in many ways, that should be celebrated and honored. And through the lens that I'm viewing her, that's what she's doing. I love her indigenous look, like her hair, the way she dresses is so relaxed, and just there's an ease, a freedom from propaganda, a freedom from pageantry. She gets to like be pretty. She gets to be soft. She gets to be a girl. Obviously, I'm part Zsa Zsa Gabor, but I'm also part farm girl. Just something in me that connects to nature and just this resonates with. I could never see myself. I mean, I get it. I get the outrage. I get you guys being like, I could never have my white husband filming me as a black person picking cotton. That shit is too fucking like ironic. That shit is too fucking like much like a slap in the face. But I think that's a choice that you're making to view it that way. I think there are a myriad of lenses through which we could see or view this creator's experience. And I personally am choosing to see it through the lens that fits my narrative. I'm a city girl, but I'm a farm girl at heart, and I love this for her. I get it. I get it. I do. But I can't, nothing in me can hate on it. I can't. Nothing in me can bring myself to boo her or do anything other than celebrate this black woman's existence in this lifestyle. She's laying claim to a heritage that, good, bad, or indifferent, like it or not, is hers. To a lineage that, good, bad, or indifferent, like it or not, she has a right to. Way to turn water into wine.
Choosing to rage bait as a black woman to tell people that you on your own farm picking cotton. Now, there's some nuance I'm going to give to this video. First and foremost, I can't tell nobody what to post on their page, right? She has a large following, and clearly everyone that follows her loves her personality. They love what she does. They love everything that comes out of her. There's nothing wrong with that. However, to know that you are on social media making a video about you about to go in your sundress with your cotton picking basket, telling people to come with me as a black woman to go pick some cotton is crazy. And the problem I think a lot of people have is you're married to a white man. Now, let me also make this clear. I don't care about people dating out their race. I personally don't see what the big deal is. I'm going to be real honest. I don't see what the big deal is. Who you love should not be limited to the skin color. That's just how I see it. However, knowing that you're married to a white man, knowing that you have biracial kids, knowing that you are a black woman, knowing that you come to social media to make a video telling people to come with me to pick cotton. and you're happy about it. And now, while I am a person that enjoys a bit of dark humor, I find that this was going a little bit too far. Again, this is all my opinion. That's why it's on my page. I feel like it's going a little bit too far. You know what I mean? Because you know the scenario. She's married to a white man, got biracial kids. You know what I'm saying? She's on a farm, she's picking cotton. She knows the joke that she's playing up. And while that may be funny to certain people, unfortunately, there are people that are not black that are laughing at it. And you can't tell certain people to laugh at certain things, but I think that's what the problem is, right? Like, it's highly offensive to certain people. And, you know, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't really have much to say because I think I'm a little neutral in this situation. I think it's okay to have a personality. I think it's okay to have jokes about certain things. We have all of our comedians, especially in the black community. We have all comedians that make jokes about certain things, especially slavery. They all make jokes about it. So, I mean, you can't say one person is okay for doing it because they have credentials as being a comedian and she can't do it because she's not certified to be a comedian. I don't know. This video was damn near about nothing, but I don't know what y'all think.
So I'm on my way to a pool party and I just keep seeing vote Kamala, 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 and then turn the radio on, vote Kamala. And I'm here to tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't allow them to manipulate you into voting for someone who really does not give a crap about us. Okay? Because what exactly did she do while she was in there for 4 years? Exactly. Say a bunch of idiotic things and do absolutely nothing. She's scared of the border. She's scared of actual black people. She's scared of violence. She's scared of everything. She wants to sit comfortably in the White House and just be the first black female president, woman president, whatever. She just wants to like pat herself on the back. She doesn't care about us at all. And they're harping on the fact that we as black people, we do have a lot of struggles. We do have a lot of unheard situations. And they're like, okay, well, let's see, how can we manipulate black people into voting for Kamala so that Kamala can get what she wants? And what does Kamala really actually want? She wants money. She wants fame. She wants power. She wants to be able to rattle off a few stupid words and us to be like, yes, Kamala, you're the woman, Kamala. You're everything that we wish we were. No, we don't. No. We want freedom of speech. We want to be able to, we want the right to bear arms. We want to be able to homeschool our own kids. We want to be able to afford to live. We don't want to be clapping for someone who can barely pull 2 sentences together. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? I'd have to fall out of a coconut tree and hit every branch to vote for Kamala Harris. The math ain't mathing. And they're over here paying influencers tens of thousands of dollars to tell you to vote for Kamala. And I'm just over here like, it ain't gonna ever be me. And then turn the radio on, vote Kamala. And I'm here to tell you, don't.
Simple question. I'll give you a couple of seconds to think about it. Are you ready? When did Trump give a fuck about black people? When did Trump give a fuck about anybody that wasn't Trump? Please don't tell me stimulus. Don't do that. Because there's a story behind those stimmy checks y'all keep talking about. Give us a reason why we shouldn't vote for Kamala. And who we should vote for. Jill Stein, the Russian asset? Cornel West, who dropped out and endorsed Trump? When did Trump give a fuck about black people or anybody that wasn't Trump? It's a real simple question. I'll give you some time to think about it.
Come along with me while I walk you through the process of picking cotton and what I do with it. I've gotten really good at harvesting as I use my index finger and my thumb to pull the cotton out of the bolls to avoid injury. The next step is a little bit more daunting, so I typically like to turn on a shell. This is the sorting process where I de-seed it and I clean it and I pull all the bugs out. Fun fact, I'm farsighted, so
That is a black conservative woman whose whole page seems to be about how subservient she is to her conservative husband. Her whole page, personally to me, seems to be her bragging about her proximity to whiteness. And the funniest thing about this is I get so many conservatives who are totally not racist telling me to get off the Democratic plantation, even though I'm not a Democrat, but just because I disagree with them and I call them out for the racists that they are. And here is this black woman literally picking cotton, and there isn't a single conservative telling her to get off an actual plantation. It would appear that being on a plantation is not bad as long as you're on theirs.
So this is all I got from this video. And I want you to also know that the same person picking cotton is also the same last person that spoke. So from what she said, see, like I keep saying, I do not have problem with whoever people are supporting when it comes to election, right? But there are some things people will say, it will absolutely make you understand that they are not politically smart. Like this particular one is not even anywhere near political smart because she acts so unintelligent from what she said, right? Now let's get back to the first video. It's really crazy how people are always ready to defend bullshit. Like the first lady that said that she likes it when people transmute. General trauma. What is she saying? Now I am going to ask you all this. With the way I do my anti-race decision job and all that, what if tomorrow I wake up and you all see my video all over social media, especially maybe TikTok and X, in a plantation, right? Or in a cotton field, picking cotton and giving you people attitude or giving attitude, would you still come back to my channel? I know the answer is no, because if I were whoever, I absolutely will not come back. She is not transmuting or trauma muting or whatever you want to say. This lady knows what she is doing. She knew this was going to trigger people. Why? Because she is a conservative. She is married to whoever she married to. See, now let me say this. I do not have problem with some certain things people do, but there are some you do, like we all can know that it's obvious that you are looking for something, especially when some certain things you have said probably in your previous videos are all out there, like, all in our faces. So you're saying that you don't like your hair, and your child also is saying that I don't like my hair because my mom doesn't also like her hair. Can you say it? Like it's always start from joke, like, hey, before you know what is going on, they've removed somebody's pants. This is like an adage, right? See, I keep saying we all can do better. I know that no matter how I talk from now till tomorrow, everybody will never come together. There will still be cons. There will still be people that will be ready to sell black people out and all that. Now, let me say this. I do not have, of all the farms she has, if she is a farmer and she has other farms, how come she did not go to pluck all, go to the other farms she has? Why is it that she picked cotton field to do the video? Why did the husband not pick the cotton? How come she is just the only one picking the cotton? Because, see, people are very good at rage betting, especially when they know something is going to get black people upset and all that. They know how to do it. But you know one thing I love about black people these days? Before, you would have seen so many stitches. Now people don't stitch it. What they do is probably look for a way to get a little bit of the clip of the video, attach it to their own without even putting her name right on it. So I love it. You all are doing great. So that she ain't making shit. Even if she's making some donuts or cents. Because you all are crazy, roaming, all wild. Now, let's talk about this. I do not understand how people will wake up and all they want to do is look for a way to provoke other people. See, you all know that when it comes to me, I don't care whoever you marry whoever, as long as you find peace, as long as you're okay, that it's your problem, not my problem. That is something that I've been saying here, and if you wake me up tomorrow, I will still say it. In as much as I support black love, black unity, black peace, I am Also saying that if your black love is not giving you peace, that it's your, you can, anywhere you find your love, that is okay. As long as you are happy, that is all that matters. As much as I am preaching black love, I am preaching black healthy love. You all already know that, right? But coming online to say things like this, it's a no for me. And see, you also have your opinion. Like sometimes I see I see all your comments. I see all of it. And I respond to the ones that I want to respond to. I see all of it. I mean, your opinion is your opinion, and I will never, except I want to just talk, or there is you directed that to me. It's your opinion. For those that will say think I am wrong, it's okay. I do not have any problem with that. But what I am saying is that we all can do better with what the things we put out on the internet, because sometimes things you do as a person somehow directly or indirectly tells if you like yourself or you do not like yourself. Because if you can stand out to probably say in front of your kids that you don't like your hair, and your kids all of a sudden started saying, I don't like my hair, you definitely know where that is going to. It's actually self-hate. And before you know what it's going on, from that hate to get into something else. Maybe I don't like my skin color, right? And it spreads. See, also, I keep telling other people, if you are conservative or whatever you are, it's okay to be whatever you choose to be. That it's your life, not my life. You all can do, you can support whoever you want to support. But I mean, it's really crazy how you want to talk other person down just because you are supporting the other person. You can say you can criticize somebody without being rude or without being mean. And as you are criticizing, make sure that what you are talking about is correct. Not when you fabricate something and you come online to say because you want to justify the reason why you are voting for anybody. You do not need to give us any reason why you are voting for the other person. But I hope whatever decision you all make this year, I hope you will be proud of it eventually. But the way it looks already, I can see because as it is, if other people, I see some, like the comment section, what you see on the comment section is just really crazy. Some are saying, yeah, I like it. She's my kind of girl because, she's not taking it like the way black people take it to heart and all of that. Let me see you come to the field as it is. Because before you know what's going on, anyway, they used to do it. But before you know what's going on, maybe like in weeks to come, you start seeing people in cutting field or something, picking cotton, trying to upset other people. Don't engage them. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.